Hi there, welcome to the Motley Crew, the channel that showcases games from the Motley Crew fleet. And we've got a couple of mono Motley games, that is, it just features one of the fleet, and they're called Kraken Karnival. And these were actually uploaded by Hadge from last weekend, and obviously feature Hadge. In this first game, he's in the Tier 5, Arizona. And apologies to Hadge, I've been trying to get these up all week, but life's got in the way a bit. So here we are on Northern Waters. Hadge has spawned to the south of the Alpha Cap. As I said earlier, he's in the Tier 5 Premium, Arizona. And he's a little bit on his own out here. There's a carrier match, and so alongside the carrier, we've got Hadge in the Arizona plus a cruiser. And everybody else from the blue team seems to be gravitating towards the eastern side of the map, the Charlie and the Bravo caps. So he's been spotted.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I need intelligence data.
So that may well be a red team destroyer out there, although there we go, there's a Lagal and a Cali out there as well. And don't think I'm going to give anything away. That Hadji actually takes a bit of a battering in the early part of this game.
The ship is on fire.
As I said, he's virtually on his own with the exception of another cruiser. So he wisely, and as you can see, the red team are capping in Alpha Cap, so there's potentially a destroyer in there. There is one destroyer on each team. So I think he wisely turns out in a defensive posture.
Problem solved, sir.
He's not going to go blundering into that cap. Okay, there's Lagal, and as I said, a Cali.
Torpedoes to port.
And oh look, there's Torps.
Torpedoes to port.
And we know that the red team destroys definitely in the cap. It has now capped.
We're taking on water quickly.
He takes a Torp and gets a flood, unfortunately. Shots out on Lagal. And the red team destroyer, which is a Fubuki, is now spotted just coming off the Alpha Cap. Okay, blue team Omaha takes out the red team Normandy. So blue team are now one ship up. As you can see, as she's slowly losing health to that flood. Shots out on the Fubuki. And as we keep saying, yes, battleships can shoot destroyers. And he takes another hit. As I said, the early part of this match, he really does suffer. There's more torps out from Fubuki.
Problem solved, sir.
Oh. Fubuki did just appear tantalising there, but she's dropped spot again. Hadge has now got 2 fires on him as well. And torps out from that red team Fubuki. And he is running well to rebuild. I say he's very low on health, but he manages to get another heal in.
Enemy battleship detected.
But as you can see, blue team have now taken the Bravo cap.
Enemy destroyer detected.
Oh, there's Fubuki. And in the meanwhile, the red team, Putaviliki, has taken out the blue team, Graf Spey. But Haj gets his first kill on that Fubuki. As I said, battleships can shoot at destroyers, and quite effectively. Meanwhile, the Dallas has taken out the blue team Fubuki. And the red team Budyoni took out the blue team Hatsuhari. So both teams are now have lost their destroyers. Oh,
Enemy cruiser foundered.
oh, that'll learn you. If you're in Omaha, don't sail broadside in front of a battleship. You won't last too long. Okay, so that's 3 ships down on both teams now. And as you can see, Haj is on very low health. He's only 5,000, less than 10% of his overall health. There's the Legal that was spotted right at the beginning of the match. Shots out on her. Bang! That's kill number 3. Nice one, Haj. Well, he's certainly making his presence felt, even though he's way down on health. So that's 4 red team ships gone. And the blue team are pulling ahead slightly. They're nearly 200 points up. Although the red team are trying to retake the Bravo cap. There's a Budyoni pushing round now. Shots out from Haj. Oh, Dev strike.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Yeah. Likewise, in a Budyoni, do not sail out broadside to a battleship. You will not last very long. Okay, he's now within will to rebuild range, so he's slowly getting his health back. He's now on 4 kills. Red team are down 4 ships. 5 ships. I need to put my other glasses on. Shots out on the Kali. Meanwhile, blue team Koenig, or Congo rather, has taken out the Königsberg. So they're now 6 ships down. Shots out again from Haj on that Kali. Yeah, red team now down to 3 ships. But the red team Sirov has taken out the blue team Königsberg. So it's 3 against 4. And I think without any spoilers, it's almost going to be a game of throws. Shots out from Haj on the Kali.
Torpedoes astern.
Yeah, and the red team Kali has taken out the blue team's Omaha, so it's 3 ships each. shots from Hadge. Bang! That's his Kraken. Nice one.
Destroyed.
But in the meanwhile, the Puta Veliki has taken out the blue team Bayern. So it's 2v2. So each team has a carrier and a battleship left. Red team Puta Veliki is not looking too healthy. But he is quite a way off at the moment. I think he's just outside Hadge's range. But they have got about a 200-point lead still over the red team. The blue team carriers pushed into the Alpha Cap. You've got to be careful. She's out on her own a bit there. And I think the red team carrier is starting to take notice.
Our victory is in sight.
Veliki's dropped spot. But the blue team carrier's managed to sail out of the cap. And she's been sunk by the Serov. So Hadge is on his own now against Puta Veliki and the Serov. As you can see, blue team points wise are slowly clawing it back, but she's come out nearly broadside. I think she's going to regret that. Ah, there we go. And he gets a Confederate as well. Nice one, Hadge. Like 6 kills. So it's now going to be a little bit cat and mouse. And a couple of minutes left in the game. There's a Serov. And really, Hadge has just got to stay alive now. Unfortunately, I think he picks up one torp there. And a minute and a half left in the game. So he's just got to try and stay alive now till the end. Yeah, Sherov's back, or her planes are back. Oh, it's going to be tight now. Are they going to count out or time out? She does get a hit on him.
Our victory is in sight.
I think that's it now. I think he managed to survive, obviously. Less than 10 points and 10 seconds. There we go. We count out. And he picks up the Dreadnought at the end. Nice one, Hadge. A nice six-pack in that game. Good game to the blue team and good game to the red team as well. Okay, so the second game, which obviously features Haj, this time in the Tier 5 German battleship Bayern. One we don't see very often in these uploaded games. And this time Haj is on Land of Fire, and as you can see, he's spawned to the south of the Charlie Cap. Now, just waiting for the teams to start deploying. There he goes. I think Haj is waiting for that destroyer to push off. Okay, the cruiser that's with him has decided to turn out. He's probably going to hide behind the island. Meanwhile, Haj has turned, but he's still covering the destroyer. But they're spotted. And there's the red team Aoba, who's snuck in behind the island. Blue team destroyer is capping as they are on the Alpha Cap. Meanwhile, red team are capping on the Bravo Cap. There's a New Orleans out there. Oh, she's virtually broadside. Shots out from Haj. Yeah, overpens mainly. So, red team are capping the Bravo Cap. They are contesting the Charlie Cap. There's a red team Kabuki. But meanwhile, the blue team are taking the Alpha Cap. Although there was a red team ship challenging that capping process. West Virginia's out there. Shots out on her. So it looks like the red team are now pushing quite aggressively into both the Bravo and the Charlie Caps. Unfortunately, that the cruiser that spawned with Haj is not really doing an awful lot. She's hiding behind the island. But the Andrea Dora, red team Andrea Dora takes out the Gator. So, but the Gator managed to get the Fubuki. So both teams are now one destroyer down each. Yeah, they've nearly capped Charlie, and I think wisely, because that cruiser behind him is not supporting as it should be or could be. Haj has decided to push towards the Bravo Cap. Yeah, they've turned Charlie. He was outnumbered there, to be honest. Okay, in the Bravo Cap, he's got a QE who's quite low on health. Meanwhile, the red team Belfast has taken out the blue team Juria, and the red team Icarus has taken out the blue team Shores. Oh, nice hit on that QE. That's first kill to Haj. So Haj is now pushing into the Bravo Cap. Oh, there's a New Orleans out there, virtually broadside. Shots out from Haj. Bang, that's kill number 2. New Orleans is gone. The red team are now 4 ships down to the blue team 3.
Problem gelöst.
Hadji's eyeing up that Belfast. I think he's taking fire from the Charlie cap. Meanwhile, blue team are now capping Alpha. Okay, that Belfast is pushing away. She's becoming less relevant, so to speak, the further away she goes. Hadji manages to get some more shots out of her before she disappears. And rear turret's on her as well. He manages to cap, solo cap there. Nice one, Hadj. And the blue team have taken the Alpha cap as well. So it's 2 caps to 1. They are slightly ahead on points. But to be honest, there's not much in it. Hadj is now pushing south. Oh, Fubuki's come round behind him. Shots out from Hadj, and his secondaries have engaged as well. Once again, battleships can kill destroyers. Yeah, nice one, Hadj.
Gegnerischer Zerstörer versenkt.
So that's 3 kills to Hadj. And the red team are now 5 ships down. They've lost all their destroyers.
Torpedoes off backboard.
I suspect those were from the Fubuki. But Hadj manages to avoid them quite easily. Okay, West Virginia from the Charlie cap is also pushing south. As is, I suspect, the cruiser was there, which I think was an Aoba. Meanwhile, the red team, Grasp Bay, has taken out the blue team, Andrea Doria. Yeah, there's the Aoba, and West Virginia also pushing south. And if you look on the mini-map, you can see the other 2 red team cruisers are pushing south from way north of the Bravo cap. Okay, West Virginia's taken out the blue team, Helena. Shots on Aoba from Hadj. She's also taken that. Aoba's taking fire from the adjoining cruiser. Belfast has taken out the blue team QE, but Hadj gets his 4th kill with the Aoba. So they're virtually even on points, and it's 3 ships each team. Shots out on West Virginia.
Problem gelöst.
Yeah, Grasp Bay takes out the Nuremberg. blue team Nuremberg, so it's Hadge plus a destroyer who's capping Charlie against 3 of the red team, the West Virginia and 2 cruisers, which I think are Belfast and Graf Spee. Yeah, shots out on West Virginia. Bang, that's his Kraken. Nice one, Hadge.
Schlachtschiff versenkt.
Unser Team verlässt sich auf
Unfortunately, the Belfast takes out the blue team for Buki. Hadge is on his own. And although they're 2 caps up, they are slightly down on points. Not much though. But they have got about 4.5 minutes to run. Yeah. Belfast and a Graf Spee versus Hadge, who's lost, as you can see, lost quite a bit of health. He's left with about 20% of his health. Or 25% of his health, possibly. Yeah. Red team are now starting to cap the Bravo cap. They may not actually cap it, but it does stop the points accrual for the blue team. As you can see, they are very close on points, both teams. There's barely 10 points in it. Okay, there's a Graf Spee. And he's taking fire from that Belfast who's in a smoke screen, yeah. So they've got a crossfire going on him. And so he is quite low. We managed to get a reasonable hit on the Graf.
Problem gelöst.
More shots from Belfast. Graf is wiggling and waggling a little bit. Oh, no, Belfast takes him out. Good game, Hadge. You tried your best, mate, but unfortunately, you were let down. But nice Kraken on that one. A good game to the red team. Well, I hope you enjoyed those 2 games. Once again, apologies, they should have gone up much earlier than they did. But we will be along with more games and more Krakens very soon.